everybody.
I'm Scarlett.
And I'm Christina. And today we're going to be talking about some of our top must-see movies of the 2000s.
To kick it off, we have the absolutely iconic coming-of-age film, Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging. So, in case you guys haven't seen this masterpiece of a movie, it starts off with this teenager, Georgia, and she's, completely unhappy with herself. So, after this big, fight with her best friend, she gets this attitude adjustment and ends up really happy with herself. And I'm a sucker for a coming-of-age movie, especially if it's, women in the forefront. And that's what this movie is.
It's hysterical as well.
Yes, it's absolutely funny. It holds up. The song at the end, a banger. We love Ultraviolet in this house.
Alright, the next movie that we have is a movie that I would watch weekly whenever it was on TV, and that movie is Liar, Liar.
What's your problem, schmuck? I'm an inconsiderate prick!
This movie is about a man who, now looking back, he was an asshole. He was a horrible dad, a horrible ex-husband, and it took a wish from his son to make him realize what a bad person he was and kind of change it around. But I just think that what I loved the most about the movie was that it was hysterical. Jim Carrey does a great job, and my mom and I love to watch it together, so I guess that nostalgia kind of remains with me today, and it's one of my favorites, and I love it.
I watch these movies at least once or twice every year.
Yup.
Look amazing on you. Call me crazy, but it's scientifically impossible that a pair of pants could fit me. And me. And me. And me.
So I think everyone has one or two members of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants they can relate to. It's like a Hogwarts house. Are you a Ravenclaw? Are you a Slytherin? Or are you a Lena, Carmen, Tibby, or Bridget?
I was a Bridget, but now I'm kind of getting hints of Carmen.
I would say I'm Tibby and Lena, only because I'm, so shy that sometimes it comes off, rude and standoffish, like Tibby. But I have the shyness from Lena. I mentioned I'm a sucker for a good coming-of-age story, and this is exactly that. I don't mind the magical pants thing. I think it's cute.
Now it's time for one of my favorite cinematic masterpieces of all time. The Devil Wears Prada.
Okay, now Chanel, you're in desperate need of Chanel. Darling, shall we? We have to get to the beauty department, and God knows how long that's going to take.
Not only is this movie full of iconic fashion moments, but it stars Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep.
That's it. That's all you have to say.
I lived for the moment that Anne Hathaway walked into that office all glowed up. Only thing is, I would have stayed in Paris, but that's just me.
Breaking from the theme that I've established in this video, my next movie is the 2005 movie musical, Rent.
5,600 minutes. How do you measure a year?
The thing with movie musicals is that you have to carry them out in a way that doesn't completely disrespect and ruin the stage version. And I think the 2005 adaptation of Rent is a good example of that. You have Rosario Dawson, you have Idina Menzel. How much better can you get? You have Elsa. Come on. Rent follows the lives of 8 friends as they struggle with sexuality, drugs, and trying to pay their rent in the East Village of New York City in 1989. All the while, AIDS is ravaging their community. Everyone always expects musicals to be super, campy and lighthearted, and Rent really isn't that. And it also deals with the major issue of showing how mass illness generally disproportionately affects underprivileged communities. The songs are great. Who doesn't love a good La Vie Boheme? Every now and then, a little Out Tonight.
Our final movie ties back into her theme of coming-of-age films, except it's not a teenager, it's a young adult played by Gael García Bernal, and it is The Motorcycle Diaries.
¿Cómo se explica que una civilización capaz de construir esto sea arrasada para construir esto?
Now this movie takes place throughout Latin America. It's the story of Che Guevara and basically how he changed from almost graduating medical school to becoming the revolutionary that he was. We discover with him how people are living in Latin America, how poverty is killing them, how capitalism is killing them. I think that this film is definitely a must-watch for everyone.
So that's it for us. Thank you guys for watching. These are the movies that we thought were must-watch movies for us growing up. If you have any movies that you'd consider essential, please comment them down below. We'd love to hear from you.
Also, remember to subscribe to our channel and to follow us on Instagram, which we always link in the description box below.
All right, bye everyone.